Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! As we explore the incredible dominance of the Dark Magician in 2024. In this video, we showcase the intense ranked matches that highlight the strategies, combos, and power of this iconic card. Watch as we climb the master rank using well-crafted Dark Magician deck and outsmarting our opponents, and demonstrating why the legendary wizard remains top contender in the current meta. Now, I'm still seeking for players for the online tournament, and if you happen to have your own YouTube channel, let me know. Drop me a line and I would love to subscribe and support your content too. Check out the community page for the latest image post to stay informed with our announcement playlist and upcoming events, tournaments, raffles, and giveaways. And if you really want to support the channel with any donation, just text the word donation to my cell phone number at 862-405-2191 and I will share the Cash App link with you. It's also the same number for entering to our raffles. Your support means a lot and it helps us keep the content coming. Now, don't forget to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content and join our conversation in the comments below about your favorite Dark Magician strategies. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. So let's get up to this update. This is the Dark Magician deck update for 2024. I hope you guys are ready because I'm ready. Here, this is what I got for you guys. So we're going to start off with 3 Dark Magician, of course. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're gonna go with Magician's Soul. So you can send up to 2 spell and trap cards from your hand or on the field to the graveyard and draw that many cards. If you have cards from your hand that you can send 1 level 6 or higher spellcaster monsters from your deck to the graveyard, then you can activate one of these effects. You can either special summon this card or send this card to the graveyard and then special summon 1 Dark Magician or 1 Dark Magician girl. So he's pretty good. You can either use him for draw support to draw 2, or you could discard to special summon him and then use his other ability when he's on the field, discard him to the graveyard and then special summon either Dark Magician girl or Dark Magician. So it's a really good card to have. But remember, in order for him to do the special summoning, you must have a Dark Magician girl or Dark Magician in the graveyard in order for him to bring them from the graveyard. Alright, so don't fall for the trick. Alright, Speedroid, try I die. So during your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard to negate the next attack. This turn, then the monster your opponent controls. So basically, he's a good blocker, right? If once he dies and he's the graveyard and your opponent attacks you, you could banish him and he'll block the attack, one of your opponent's attacks. So make sure you pick the good one. But that's not what we're using him. We're using him mainly for his level 3 tuner. You get him with your level 7 level 3 tuner. Guess what you get? You get a level 10 synchro monster. Okay, then you bring out the floor. That's the trick with him. Magician's Rod. So when this guy is normal summon, you can add 1 spell or trap card from your deck to your hand that mentions Dark Magician in it. During your opponent's turn, it deactivates a spell or trap card. The effect while this card is in the graveyard. You can tribute 1 spellcaster monster and add this card back to your hand. So it's not a bad effect. So when you get this guy and you normal summon him, the card that I want you guys to go get with this combo, right? The way this will work, I would normally go get the field spell card Magician Salvation, because this card, once you put this card into field, it'll automatically get you Eternal Soul. So it's like a 2 for 1. But let's say you already have Eternal Soul in your hand, then the next card you want to get with him would be Dark Magician Circle. So those are the 3 main cards that you want to get depending on how your hand look like. Okay, depending on what you need, that's the combination that you want to do with that card when he's normal summon. Now when he's in the graveyard, the way you will play him is that you special summon a Dark Magician, you blow up Dark Magician to bring him to your hand, so then on your next turn you could normal summon. Ash Blossom. We all know what it does. Your opponent tries to add a card from their deck to their hand or special summon from their deck. You can send this card from your deck to the graveyard and you can negate it. So I was gonna run 3, but I decided to dial it back to 2. But yeah, Ash Blossom is a must-have in any deck, okay? And she makes a good defender at 18. Now, Chocolate Magician Girl. Now, once per turn, you can discard 1 spellcaster monster to draw 1 card. Once per turn, if this card target is a target for an attack, you can target 1 spellcaster monster in your graveyard, except her, and special summon it, and then change the attack to that target, but that attack of that monster becomes half. So let's say if I bring out Dark Magician Girl from the graveyard Instead of being 2,000, she'll be 1,000. Either way, you just save yourself to sacrifice whatever you're special summoning. Now, the good thing about her is that you can get rid of any spellcaster and you get that one draw card, so that's pretty good. So it gives you hand control to the ability to draw one card. And if you happen to special summon to avoid being attacked, then you could bring out Dark Magician. And if you happen to have Magician Circle, then you could activate Dark Magician's effect. Well, no, you activate the continuous spell cards effect. If a Dark Magician gets special summoned, you get to banish one card on the field on your opponent's side of the field. So that's one way you could use that combo, even though Dark Magician's attack will be cut in half, right? So it all depends what you have in your graveyard or what you need, because the combination is you want Dark Magician Circle to be combined with Dark Magician when you use her effect to bring somebody from the graveyard. So that's how you want to play that combo. But again, you could bring any magician just so you don't get destroyed, and then on your next turn you get to draw again, right? So Dark Magician Girl, we all know her effect. As long as you have 3 Dark Magicians in your graveyard, she gets a power boost of 300 attack, so she could potentially be a 29 attacker. Yep. But yeah, we got plenty of combos that you could do with Dark Magician Chocolate Girl. So again, any spellcaster you could draw once again, and once you have the souls level 1, you could get rid of him, draw that extra 1 card. Like that, you don't have to do that too. But like I said, with Dark Magician Girl, she just get a power boost for 300 for every Dark Magician in your graveyard. Now, Apprentice Illusion Magician, now you can special summon her by discarding 1 card in your hand, any card. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1 Dark Magician from your deck to your hand. So that's awesome. That's a good way to search him out to get him in your hand. Now, during damage calculation, if you have a dark spellcaster monster in battle next to you, you could have a quick effect where you could get rid of this card, and then her attack power of 2,000 gets added to that monster. So you could easily have Dark Magician Girl go from 2,000 to 4,000. You could have Dark Magician going for 2,500 to 4,500. So it's a quick power boost to get rid of her and pump up your character to either survive an attack or when you're in battle to destroy one of your opponent's monster. And you could do that with any dark spellcaster monster, but normally you want to use that for either Dark Magician Girl or Dark Magician himself to give him that extra 2,000 power boost. It's a great card. And the fact that you can discard any card to draw Dark Magician from your deck to your hand is great. It's a great search engine. I was gonna run 2 of her, but I think 1 is just enough. But yeah, she's really awesome. She's a must-have. At least 1 copy in every Dark Magician deck. She's a must-have because it helps you search the deck, thin out the deck, and give you that hand control. Because it's very important to have hand control when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It really is. Gives you more strategies, more ways to get out of a jam, you know. Kashitra or Tira. I'm sorry if I butcher the name, but I love this card. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card, right? So again, you have to wait till you have no monsters to special summon, and now you have 2 level 7s, and you can start XYZ. But you can also use the effect that during your main phase, you can add 1 Kashia monster, which I don't since I only have 1. But you can use the secondary effect when this card declares an attack and your opponent activates a monster effect during battle. You can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and banish it. Okay, so that's a great card to have to clear up the board. You special summon, then you could get rid of whatever monster your opponent has, and it's a 24 attack, so it's a decent attack. It's 2,400, so it has a decent attack. It could also be special summoned, and you could either start doing your XYZ summoning with your Dark Magician, or you could just use them to banish something that's dangerous on the field on your opponent's side when you enter into battle. So very good card to have at least 1 copy. I mean, we're down to 1 anyways, but back in the day, you used to be able to run 2 to 3, and yeah, I wish I knew about that card because I would have definitely added in the other decks before. But this is why this is the update. Now this is a new card for me. I never heard of this card. It says here Dia Balistar, the Black Witch. Again, I'm butchering all these names. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard. So again, you could discard one card from your hand or in the field to special summon her. So then again, now you have another card that you could special summon in order to start XYZ7. So again, so with her effect, you could search out for normal spell, normal or special summon. You could set one sinful spoil spell or trap directly from your deck to your hand, which is a great card to search, but I don't think I have any in this deck. During your opponent's turn, this card is sent from your owner's hand or field to the graveyard. You can send one card from your hand or field, and then you could special summon it back. So this card is awesome. So once your opponent destroys this card and it goes to the graveyard, well, guess what? All I gotta do is get rid of another card from my hand or on the field, and guess what? She comes right back. So the way you want to combo with her is that you want to have your Eternal Soul, have your Dark Magician already on the field, and you just pop Dark Magician, bring her back. On your next turn, then you bring Dark Magician back with Eternal Soul, and then you can either start XYCing, or now you have two level 7 dominant cards attacking non-stop. So again, we have plenty of way to special summon now for level 7s. Or we could have a level 7 ready, then we could get our level 3 tuner and get the synchro summon level 10 to bring out LaFleur. So plenty of different combinations you could do. Now I have one copy of Tiamat the United Dragon. Again, you can send one spellcaster monster or a spell trap card that mentions Dark Magician from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard, which I would probably get rid of the field spell card, and special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can then fusion summon one of the monsters from your extra deck using materials from your hand or field as fusion. So that's what I would do. So again, I would discard either the field spell card or something that I don't need, or again, you would want to keep recycling Dark Magician, because that's the whole point of this deck. You want to keep popping Dark Magician to get all these other monsters effect, because you know with Eternal Soul you're gonna get Dark Magician back anyways, so you're not really losing out on anything, you know. And then you'll go ahead and go into one of the many fusions that we have with the dragon. We could fusion with Dark Magician Girl or Dark Magician himself, and he'll give us different fusion monsters that we have in our extra deck down below. But the United Dragon Tiamat is a very powerful card, very good, has a decent attack, and it's a great card to have. And these are some of the fusions down here that you could get with him. Yep. So we do have fusion down here. Now, let me see here. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I was making sure I had all the right fusions at the bottom. I was looking at. Alright, so our next card is the Sandalon, the Time Lord. Again, butchering all these names. So this guy is very good. So in case you're playing with anything powerful or against Blue Eyes, right? I will use this guy. You have to have no cards on the field, like no monsters on the field. Then you could normal summon him without tribute. Now when he attacks, he does not inflict damage, but he is a 4,000 attacker, right? So he could get over Blue Eyes or double knock with Max Chaos Dragon, but then again, he doesn't die by battle anyways. Then you go to your main phase 2. On main phase 2, then you burn your opponent for 20,000. So not only do you get rid of your opponent's big monster, but then on main phase 2, you burn them for 20,000. And then on your turn, on their turn, if they decide to attack him again, boom, they get burned for another 20. Or he just becomes a good blocker. Then on your turn again, he goes back into the deck on your standby phase. So either way, he's a good card that recycles himself. And he's just there for, you know, anything strong with Blue Eyes or any 4,000 monster. Or if you need that one turn to stall, that's your guy right there, Time Lord, okay? The Sandalon. So that's basically his effect. Now, he's 75% unaffected by your opponent's spell or trap cards or even monster effects. But the other 25, there are certain cards that could get him because he's unaffected by a lot of it. Not everything. So that's why I would say 75% of cards he'll be good through, like it won't face him. But there are like 25% of cards that will get him out of there, that will destroy him with their effect, which is weird, but that's how that works. But yeah, this Time Lord is a must-have in any deck, to be honest. I put this guy at least one copy in every deck. because he's just there to as muscles, as a good turn stall tactic to buy you time, at least for one turn, to get your combinations going. So definitely I recommend this guy, at least one copy in every deck. And it's a good card, man. And you don't have to tribute for it. You just make sure you have no cards on the field, monster wise, and then boom, you just normal summon him, and now you got a 4,000 attacker doing hella damage to any of your opponent's monsters who's strong enough to kill him. Like for instance, if he had a LaFleur synchro monster on the other side of the field, well, LaFleur can blow me up. He can negate anything that I do to him. So I could just straight up attack him and get rid of him off the field. You understand? That's how powerful this card is. But yeah, man, definitely it's a must-have in every deck. At least one copy. One copy. And there are other Time Lord cards too, but you know, if you want to make a Time Lord deck, that's cool. But for now, like one copy would be good in this deck. Now, Illusion of Chaos. Now, this is a ritual monster card. So it says you can ritual summon this card with Chaos form, and you can reveal this card in your hand and add one Dark Magician or a non-ritual monster dimensions from your deck to your hand, and then place one card from your hand on top of the deck. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can return this card from your hand, and if you do, special summon one Dark Magician from your graveyard, and if you do, negate that activation. So it has like a couple of effects it could do. It does, but I'm not gonna waste my cards bringing him out. None of my fusion cards neither. I'm only gonna use it for his effect, where I could add one Dark Magician or one card that has Dark Magician in its name from my deck to my hand, and then swap him back into the deck. It'll be like a 1-for-1 swap, basically. That's how I would use him. And then he'll just recycle himself when I draw into him. So it depends. Whatever you might need, you might want to make sure you get that card. So that's why I have one copy of him. But to ritual summon him, nah, I don't think I would use him as a ritual summon. No. But again, I could have all these cards that I might get with that guy's ability. So he's a good card to have. Definitely a must-have, at least in one copy at least. And again, you could get the ritual card, so I could start fusion summoning. But I would not use it as for ritual. I wouldn't. I don't think I would. No. I mean, he's not a bad card, but no. I want to use him for his secondary effect to help me search the deck and thin out the deck. Raigeki, we all know what it does. It destroys all monsters your opponent controls. Get destroyed. Harpy Feather Duster, same thing. Destroy all your monster spell and trap cards. Get destroyed. Now, Magicalize Fusion. You fusion summon one spellcaster monster from your fusion extra deck and banish the fusion materials and from the field or graveyard. So basically, you want to use this card from the, all your spellcasters from the graveyard, because the only card you want to bring out is this guy, Quintel the Magician. He's a 4,500 attacker, which he has pretty good effects, but I'll read them once I start going over the extra deck. But that's the only card you want to get with Magicalize guy. Okay, you want to get that 4,500 guy. If you have no other choice and you want to get one of the other fusions, you can, but you want to go for the 4,500 guy. That's the only reason why that spell card is there. Now, Magician Salvation, it's a field spell card. When this card is activated, you can set one Eternal Soul directly from your deck to the field. So that's why you want to get him. You get a 2-for-1 in that combination. If you normal summon or special summon a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, you can target one of those monsters, special summon one of Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl from your graveyard with a different name other than that. So it helps you special summon. You can only use this effect of Dark Magician Salvation once per turn. So yeah, it's not bad. Like if I drop a Dark Magician Girl, I could get Dark Magician, or the opposite, Dark Magician to get Dark Magician Girl. But either way, the way I use it is just so I could get Eternal Soul. I want the continuous trap card. That's the only main reason why I bring that combo. I get the field spell card, then I get the Eternal Soul, the continuous trap card. And again, I could use Matthias the Dragon to get rid of the Magic Salvation or Dark Magician, either way. So it's like every card serves the purpose of what I need them to do. Alright? And we got a lot of combinations, guys. Yep. So now let's get into... Hold hold up. Dark Magician Circle. Now the way this one works is when this card is activated, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. When you can reveal one of them that is a Dark Magician or a spell or trap card that mentions Dark Magician, add it to your hand. Also place the remaining cards on the top of your deck in any order. If Dark Magician is normal summon or special summon to your side of the field during the damage steps, you can target one card your opponent controls and banish it. So we have plenty of cards that's going to help us special summon Dark Magician. So what you want to have is Dark Magician Circle already in play. So when you bring out Dark Magician, it can start doing its effect and destroy one card of your opponent's side of the field, which could be a monster or spell or trap cards. It doesn't say, it just says one card on the field. So you want to make sure your opponent has something that you want to get rid of, because then the effect would fall on you if you don't pick nothing from your opponent. So just keep that in mind as well with this card. So yeah, that card is pretty awesome too. Alright, so yeah, we got plenty of combinations that you can do, but again, you gotta have alright, so super polymerization, we all know how that works. You discard one card from your hand, and then you can fusion monsters from the extra deck using monsters either from your side of the field or your opponent's side of the field. Neither player can activate cards effect that respond to this card activation. So the way this deck is built up, I have a lot of dark spellcaster or just a lot of dark monsters in general. So I will normally use one of my guys, and this is who you bring out, the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. That's the card that you want to go after when you use polymerization, okay? Super polymerization. So the way it works is that you want to get rid of one of your guys with one of their guys, or if you're lucky enough, you'll get rid of 2 of their guys if they're both happen to be dark. Now Soul Servant. Now place one card on top of the deck from your hand, deck or graveyard that has Dark Magician or mentions Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl except Servant Soul. During the main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard to draw cards equal to the number of Paladin monsters or Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl with different names on the field and in the graveyard. So not only does it help you search one card and put it on top of your deck, but it also, once it's in the graveyard, you can banish it and it helps you draw. So again, it's another draw support, another way to thin out the deck and get the cards that you need in your hand right away. And we have plenty of cards that you want to make sure you want to put on the top of your deck. And with Magician Circle, you can actually even draw that when you play it from your hand, obviously, not if it's already on the field. So Soul Servant, it's a very good card. I do run 2 copies of it. It's very good. It helps, again, it's just another search engine and draw support that you might need. So that's a look out for that combination. It can help you draw into your Dark Magician or even Eternal Soul card. So yeah, I run 2. So Secret of Dark Magic. Now that's the Ritual Quick Play spell card. So it says here, fusion summon one material from your extra deck using materials from your hand or field, which that's the main way I'm using this card, basically as a fusion. But it also has the Ritual Summon, where you can Ritual Summon one card from your hand by using monsters from the hand or field as well, which I do have the option either to Ritual Summon, but I'm not going to. If I use that card, it's most likely to bring out all these fusion monsters that I have down here below. So I only run 2 of them, okay? But I do have the options to bring the other guy if I want to. Now, Sinful Spoil of Doom, right? It says target one level 7 or higher spellcaster monster you control and apply the following effects. So meaning while you have Dark Magician face up, you'll activate this card. While face up, the monster is unaffected by your opponent's monster effect this turn, or is sent to the graveyard during your standby phase on your next turn. All monsters your opponent currently controls loses attack equal to the target monster, meaning they'll get minus 2500, and the attack becomes 0. The affected monster, you could destroy them. So if he has anything that's 25 and below, automatically those monsters get destroyed from the field because they have to take minus the 25 of Dark Magician. So that's a great card to have on your opponent's turn. It's a quick play spell card, so you set it down as a trap, and when your opponent sets up his field and he wants to attack, you're like, nah. Or even before he attacks, if he wants to go ahead and set up to XYZ summon, you just flip that bad boy and you activate its effect, and you blow up the field before he even XYZ summons, because it's a quick play spell card, and anything that's under 25 gets destroyed. So it's a great stall tactic. I actually wanted to run 2, maybe even 3, but I decided just to go with 1. But that's definitely one combo you want to do when your opponent is setting up the board and he's normal summon, special summon, activated right there. So before he XYZ or synchros or anything else, you're like, nope, it's under 2500, destroy. But you have to have a Dark Magician in order for that combo to work. Now, Dark Renewal is when your opponent normal or special summons a monster, target one of those monsters and a spellcaster monster you control, and send both of them to the graveyard. And then you can special summon one dark spellcaster monster from your deck or graveyard. So in essence, if I already have Dark Magician on the field and he brings out something crazy, nope, I activate Dark Renewal, I'll destroy his monster, and Dark Magician send him to the graveyard. Oh, but guess what? Now I could bring one dark spell monster, which will be Dark Magician, and bring him back to the field while he stayed with his monster dead in the graveyard. So it's a good way to, like, not torrential the whole field, but to bottomless. No, not bottomless. You think about it as a trap hole. Yeah, regular trap hole to destroy one of his monsters and yours, but then you get yours at the end. And if you already have Dark Magician Circle on the field, when you bring back Dark Magician, guess what? Now you can get rid of another card. So that card's very good. I wanted to run 2, but I had to minimize it to 1. Now, I know you're asking, well, why is Starlight Road in this deck? Well, when this card is activated, you could destroy up to 2 or more cards you control, negate the effect, and you destroy that card. And when you do special summon 1 Stardust Dragon. So in this deck, in order for it to work, you want to protect Eternal Souls and Dark Magical Circle. Those are your 2 continuous spell and trap cards. So what Starlight Road would do is when they play their Harpy Feather Duster or a Mobius or anything that will destroy, or Twin Twister, anything that will destroy 2 cards in my backfield, I could protect them with Starlight Road. And not only would I will negate that, but now I could synchro summon and bring out Stardust Dragon, who will then continue to protect them, at least for 1 extra turn. Quaking Mirror Force, again, if all your opponent's monsters attack, it's a stall tactic. Now you put them all face down in defense mode, and then you could set up to help you get your combinations going. But yeah, again, real quick with Starlight Road, they also use Raigeki that can also protect your monsters. Starlight Road, as long as you have 2 or more. So again, Starlight Road does a lot, and that's why I put 2 of them on this deck. And obviously, Eternal Soul, you want to have 3 copies of this trap card, continuous trap card. Dark Magician's Monster Zone is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. So whenever you summon a Dark Magician, make sure you put it in front of the Eternal Soul, so like that he could be protected. You can only use the following effects of Eternal Souls. You can special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard, or you can add 1 Dark Magician attack or 1,000 knives from your deck to your hand. Again, we're only basically going to be using this card to bring out Dark Magician either from my hand or the graveyard. And again, in order to win, you need to protect Eternal Souls and Magician's Circle. So again, I continue going back to Starlight Road does that. Obviously, they could get rid of it with Mystical Typhoon or Dust Tornado, something that only targets 1 card. Fine, but in this meta with Heavy Storm, I believe just came back, or I'm not sure if it planned to come back, or with Raigeki, Harpy Feather Duster, Dark Hole, or all these other cards, like, you need Starlight Road to protect your field anyways. So let's get to the fusion. So Dark Magician Girl Dragon Knight, right? It says here, you must fusion summon with the fusion materials. Once per turn, as a quick effect, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and then target 1 face-up monster and destroy it. So again, we could get rid of anything that we don't need at the moment, send it to the graveyard to like a support effect and destroy 1 card your opponent has, so we could continue, you know, and destroy it. Amulet Dragon, alright, must be fusion summoned with the above fusion materials. If this card is special summon, target any of the spells in any graveyard and banish those targets, and then you do gain 100 attack for each banished card, and this is destroy. You could target 1 spellcaster monster in your graveyard and then special summon. So not only could I get rid of all his spell cards in his graveyard, and I'll gain 100 attack points for each card I do that way. But if he does destroy this fusion card, well, guess what? Now I could special summon one Dark Magician or one Spellcaster from my graveyard. So either way, like it serves a double purpose. So I like this card. I run one at least. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Now we know we're gonna get this with super polymerization. So it says here 2 dark monsters on the field accept tokens. If this card is fusion summoned, you can make this card gain attack equal to one of your opponent's special summon monsters until the end of turn. So I've seen this guy go up from 28 to 50,000. So it's here 5,000. So once per turn, you can target one level 5 or higher monster from your opponent's control until the end phase, and this card name becomes that original name, and it replaces its effect with that monster's effect. So not only can I copy their monster's effect if they're a level 5 or higher, but again, I could either, if they were special summon, I could even copy their attack. So that guy is very powerful. And I have polymerization. Again, even if I can't use super polymerization with one of their monsters, I have plenty of dark monsters where I could just use my own monsters to bring that guy out. But you best want to use it by taking out one of their guys to bring this guy out. Dark Magician Dragon Knight. So this card name becomes Dark Magician while it's in the field or in the graveyard. When your opponent controls target spell trap cards you control with the card effect, also they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. So basically you want to bring this guy out first as fast as you can, because this guy will 100% protect your Eternal Soul and Dark Magician circle. Like, he'll protect those two cards right off the bat. And if you put him in front of Eternal Souls will then protect him, because he's considered Dark Magician while he's on the field or graveyard. So it's a crazy combination, guys. So look out for those. I don't think I was able to pull any one of those out in some of the videos. I have to go back and check. But man, that card is super powerful if you play it in the way that I just told you. Now, Dark Magician, it says here, once per turn a spell card is activated. You can then draw one card from it. If it's a spell or trap card, you could click play and then activate it this turn. So again, this guy is there to help me for hand control, help me draw. So it's a really good card. And I like the fact that he's like an ultimate rare right there. That card looks pretty cool right there. But again, these are some of the ways that we could either bring him out. Alright, so now Quintel the Magician. This is the 4500 guy I was telling you guys that you bring out only with the other spell card. It says there, using 5 spellcaster monsters with different names, you can destroy all cards your opponent control. Basically, he's destroying the whole field on your opponent's side of the field. On the field, it cannot be tribute or it cannot be fusion material. Also, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. So once you bring that guy out, it's gonna be hard to get rid of him because he cannot be targeted. Like, he cannot be, it says cannot be destroyed by card effects. So he has to find a way to destroy this guy by battle. Alright. And then obviously we got Stardust Dragon. It says when a card effect is activated, they will destroy a card on the field. You can use the quick effect to tribute this card and negate the activation. If you do destroy it at the end phase, if this effect was activated this turn, you can special summon this card right back from the graveyard. So again, not only will Starlight Road negate their effect, and then I'll special summon Stardust Dragon, but if they activate another effect, I'll just negate that shit too. And then at the end of my turn, I'll bring them back from the graveyard. So the craziness of protecting your cards, like your cover, man. And then of course we have Boroni the Floor, which I just say the floor. Again, once per turn, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. Or if they activate an effect, you could do a quick effect and negate it. Now the third effect, you have to be careful, because at the end of the turn it's going to ask you, well, do you want to special summon something else and get rid of him? Always say no. So be careful not to tap real quick on that. You only want to use him for his first 2 effects, to negate something and to blow something up on the field. So again, this is another way to protect your continuous spell card and your continuous trap card. Alright, you want to use these cards to protect them while you continue to set up for the other combos. Alright, so I run 2 LaFleurs. I got 2 of them. Let's see what else we got here. So now let's get into the XYZ. So number 74, Master of Blades. When this card's effect is activated, the target this face-up card. As a quick effect, you can detach one material from this card and negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card, and then you can destroy one card on the field. So not only by discarding one card, which I'm going to discard the Dark Magician so I could have him in the graveyard, I can not only negate that effect, but now I get to destroy one card on the field. So that card, amazing. And we have plenty of ways to bring out level 7. I have 2 cards that could special summon themselves. And once I have Eternal Soul, well, guess what? He's going to special summon Dark Magician, and it's a wrap after that. Now, Ebon, Illusion of the Magician. It says here, you can also XYZ summon this card by listing a level 6 rank spellcaster monster, which is your Dark Magician girls. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card to special summon one spellcaster normal monster from your hand or deck. Well, guess what? That's going to bring out Dark Magician. And if you have Magician Circles, then you can start that combo. When a spellcaster normal summon declares an attack, I moved it. Spell normal attacks target one card of your opponent, and you can banish it. So again, it has multiple effects. So let's go to this guy, Ebon the Magician. Now this guy, from your card activation, this card's XYZ come and destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard. You control to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect. You can special summon one dark spellcaster monster from your hand or deck. So again, just like the card before, it helps out to bring out Dark Magician. Now all these cards are XYZ summoning, so you know what's gonna happen. Once you attack with these guys, you could easily go out and bring out Zeus, which I have the next card I'm gonna talk to you guys about. But yeah, man, these two, the last 2 cards right here is just to help me bring out Dark Magician. But the first one, number 74, that's the first one you want to bring out because it helps you negate and destroy something. Now, Dividing Arsenal AA Zeus is your last card, okay? As soon as you XYZ summon anything, make sure you battle, okay? So like that, on main phase 2, you go ahead and bring out Zeus. And once Zeus hits the field, he's gonna blow up the field, and then you're gonna win the game. Basically, he's like the game winner towards the end. You could use him in the middle of a fight, you know, just to put that desperation on your opponent. But yeah, he's basically safe for the end, so you can hurry up, set up your board, get game, and destroy the thing. But make sure that when you use his effect is you're going to win, because he's going to destroy your field just as your opponent's side of the field. So keep that in mind. Well, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you're ready for these upcoming duels. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, this is a very good hand. We just got to get rid of Dark Magician. Then I use Eternal Souls to special summon him. Then I normal summon my level 3 tuner. Then we get a level 10 synchro summon monster with LaFleur Soul. I like this hand. This is a very good hand. Oh, we're playing a mirror match. Dark Magician versus Dark Magician. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Not a bad hand to come out with this dragon card. Okay, very good, very good. I should just do the same thing he did. Alright, but let's play this out. Yeah, I'm gonna do this so I could go ahead and discard Dark Magician for sure. Now that he's in the graveyard, I could use Eternal Soul to bring him back as well. Oh, he already got his Dark Magician. He went with the spell card. Okay. Good for him. Alright, let's see what we need right now. I don't know, should I get this one so I could get another Dark Magician? Yeah. Alright, let's put him back so he could recycle himself again. Alright, special summon. Let's get rid of him. Let's bring out Dark Magician. Oh, it's a rat boy. Alright. Normal summon. Oh, you know what's coming next. I wouldn't doubt it, this guy would quit right now. And that's how you play him, man. Level 3, level 7. That equals 10. Let's go. Let's get rid of this. That's the most painful stuff when you're playing against Dark Magician. Let's get rid of that card. Oh, I didn't know it would take the dragon. Interesting. I must remember that I thought it will only kill all Dark Magicians and stuff. And you know, on his turn, I'm just gonna bring out Dark Magician from the graveyard with Eternal Soul, so it's a wrap for this guy. I'm just gonna negate or blow up whatever he brings out too, so yeah, it's over for him. And he quit. That's a surprise. Sorry, Johnny. Better luck next time. Alright, now this is also a good hand as well. I mean, we got Harpy Feather Duster to destroy backfield. We have one Eternal Soul. We do have a Dark Magician in hand, so I could also summon her, discard one card, one spellcaster from my hand and get to draw. So this is good for drawing. And I could also use Eternal Soul on their turn to bring out Dark Magician. So either way, it was a good play. But let's see what they do. And let's see what deck they running. Hold up. Let's see what they running. Oh, Blue Eyes. Okay. I'm playing a Blue Eyes White Dragon player. Good. Alright, let's hold on before we start playing anything. Hold on. Let's not give away. Obviously, he knows we're playing Dark Magician since we have this type of deck, but let's see what he does first. I can always activate Eternal Soul on his end turn to get. Oh, here we go. End turn. Yes, activate. Yes, use the effect. Here we go. And you know I'm going to use Harpy Feather Duster for whatever he has back there. And you always want to make sure you put your Dark Magician in front of Eternal Soul, so like that he gets the secondary effect where he's unaffected by a lot of cards. So always keep that in mind. Alright, let's get rid of his backfield. I mean, I could activate polymerization, but it's going to work with both of my monsters. It's not going to take his. That's the only thing. Because I believe he's light. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. I just realized, because see, I'm thinking of the Venom guy who you need 2 dark monsters. But hold up. Since I did have a Dark Magician and he had 1 light, I was able to use it with this. Oh, great. Nice. To be honest, I didn't even know I could do that. I literally only have super polymerization to bring to fusion summon 2 dark monsters. So I could bring out the Venom monster fusion. But wow, I'm surprised I could even use it in this effect. So even better. So I hope you guys saw that combo so you could copy it for yourself as well. I mean, I could have activated her effect so I could discard Dark Magician and get an extra drop, but it's alright. Now that I got the upper hand, I wouldn't doubt it this guy quits right now. And I'm gonna save that Quake Play spell card, because you want to use it when they have monsters on the field.
Because remember, the effect is as long as you have a Dark Magician, it will minus 25 attacks from your opponent's monster, and if it happens to be at 0, it will K them out. Now if this is Blue Eyes, it will at least leave Blue Eyes at 500, meaning he can't do shit until next turn, and hopefully by then I could destroy him. Let's see what he's about to do right now. I guess I didn't give him enough chance to set up anything, really. Yeah, it's over for him. Oh man, it's super late right now, like it's almost about to be 2 o'clock. I'm tired. And I'm editing videos right now. Yeah, I knew he was gonna quit, bro. Like, he didn't get none of his cards right away, so yeah, he must have had a super bad hand. Now I like this hand as well because I finally get to see Starlight Road over there. But I need my 2 continuous trap and spell card in order for Starlight Road to do his job. But that's alright though, I have the Time Lore. That's a good stall card right there, that should last me 2 turns. Alright, here we go, let's see. So he's running what, Cyber Dragon deck, okay. And I definitely can't let him get that level 5 guy out. And then he'll bring out his level 7 and it's a wrap. Constantly negating stuff, so can't have that. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do. Now the good thing about this card is that you can have no monsters on your side of the field in order to normal summon him, which is a level 10. Basically, I only use this guy to get rid of any strong monsters, but then on main phase 2, I'll go ahead and burn him for 2,000. And the good thing is he'll just recycle himself, so it's not bad. Now if he does decide to destroy my backfield, I could activate Starlight Road though. Man, he ain't had nothing. Okay. Too bad for him. Yes, that's the card I need. Now, activating... Well, this is where he recycles himself. That's why I only run 1 copy. He'll go back to the deck at my standby phase. I'm going to use Dark Magician Circle so I could get a quick draw. And now that we have Starlight Road, we could go ahead and protect our continuous spell card. Hopefully we could draw into Eternal Soul and that would be great, which we did. Awesome. So now we have our continuous trap card, our continuous spell card, and we have Starlight Road to protect them. So in case he does place Heavy Storm or Harpy Feather Duster or any card or Twin Twister, right, that destroys up to 2 cards, Starlight Road will go ahead and protect them, and we can get a free Synchro Summon in Stardust Dragon. So it's all good. Let's see what our opponent does. Well, I'm definitely going to activate. I'm going to bring out my Dark Magician out. Use Dark Magician Circle to go ahead and blow up. Remove that out of play. Banish it. Get rid of his monsters before he does anything else or any type of Synchro Summoning or anything. Just let's get rid of that real quick. Just gonna go ahead and put this face down just in case, you never know. And let's just attack. I mean, I could have used Super Polymerization to go ahead and bring out a different type of Dark Magician fusion, and then use Eternal Soul to bring out Dark Magician again. Like we learned in our last duel, this guy could bring out different fusions. But then again, I'm still in the mindset that I'm only gonna use Super Polymerization
to bring out the Dark Fusion card, Venom something. So I'm gonna wait. Oh man, I feel bad for this guy. This guy's not drawing nothing. I'm just gonna Harpy Feather Duster his backfield, and it's a wrap. Alright, that takes care of his backfield. He had one too. Super Polymerization. Alright, let's discard one card. Here we go. You see, I could bring the Venom guy, but I also see now I notice I could go ahead and bring out the other Fusion guy. And now I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna use Eternal Soul to bring out Dark Magician. Yeah, it's a wrap for this guy. Go ahead and activate this effect. Special Summon. His backfield is empty. No monsters in sight. It's just a free attack, man. Let me get a draw just in case. Alright, let's finish this. Alright, that's game. With the special attack. Let's go. Nice. That was a good game. GG's. Ooh. Wow, this is a very interesting hand. I'm not sure if I like this too much. I mean, I could definitely special summon him to discard. But let's see what we draw into. What is that? Sohan. Okay, a simple play. Normal summon, one backfield card. Why are you wasting time for it, dude? Let's go. Just end your turn. Oh, it's one of these guys who likes to run the clock in case they have a bad hand, forcing you to rage quit because they just want to take the clock to the last second before they end their turn. Man, I hate playing players like that, man. They just waste of time. Like, dang, just hurry up. Alright, so yeah, let's do this. Let's put one Dark Magician in the graveyard so we could go ahead and then special summon him. Alright, now let's get rid of this guy. But then again, I do have Eternal Soul, so Eternal Soul now could go ahead and bring him back from the graveyard. So I'm kind of, I don't know, let's see what we're going to do. I definitely have plenty of ways to bring this guy back now. Whoa, this guy just shut down the whole side of my field over here. Hold up. I don't have no level 1 XYZ. That's what I was looking for. But I could also set this guy down here. I definitely need this guy because I need him to get me Dark Magician Circle. Now, let me get these extra draw real quick. There we go. But I already normal summon, so I'm just gonna add. I could have activated this guy's effect from the field, and I could have discarded him to the graveyard and got out Dark Magician. But since I already have Eternal Soul face down, I could also do that with him. So at least I could keep him as at least a defense. So when they attack, they'll at least destroy those two guys, and I won't have to take any damage. That's the only reason why I didn't do it on my turn, to get rid of him. You know, let's be patient.
let's wait and see what we're gonna do. Here we go with the stalling again. Yo, they luckily I sped this thing up for you guys because, man, this guy's taking forever just to make a move. He knows he's about to lose or something. Like, I don't know what's his problem. This guy's running some type of reptile deck. This will be the first time me playing against some type of deck like this. Well, thanks for the free draw. I appreciate that. Oh, that's from my card effect. Okay, I could discard one card. That's an easy choice. What is this guy up to now? He's gonna battle. Okay. That's fine. I mean, that's why I left him there, so he could be useful in defense, so that's fine. Alright, here we go. Let's bring our Dark Magician and stand by the draw. Yeah, we're gonna do some damage now. I gotta see if I can get rid of that backfield. Now, normally I would go for the field spell card, but since I already have an Eternal Soul, we're gonna go ahead and bring out the Dark Magician circle. Yep. Let's go ahead and bring that out, and it'll help us get an extra draw real quick. Alright, let's set these back down. Now let's activate this because I want to make sure that the spell card's already on the field before I do this. I didn't want to rush anything. Now let's get rid of his backfield because I don't know what that backfield is. I take my chances with the monster, but not the backfield. Hold up, I think this guy is also treated as a Dark Magician when he's on the field, and if he is, then I can use his effect. Hold up. Alright, either way, I could still do this though. Because at the end of the day, I need a Dark Magician in the graveyard so I could continue doing the Eternal Soul effect. Oh, here we go. Now there goes his monster. Oh man, I forgot only once per turn. Well, let's get into battle phase now. I don't know, unless this guy brings out a Raigeki, I don't see this guy beating me at all. I don't know, I just kept countering everything that he was trying to do. And I guess since he's about to lose, watch him trying to run out the clock, bro. Watch. Now hit me up on the comments. Am I the only one who ever experienced this where they take forever till the last second before they quit? Let me know. I only say this because I have plenty of duels where people will literally run out the clock to see if you rage quit because they're taking forever, and then they end up quitting. So I feel like this guy is one of those guys. So let's see. I mean, he only has one carry in hand, one in the backfield, and one monster on the field. He don't got nothing. Meanwhile, I have hand control, field control. Like, not to be an ass, but like, I got field control, hand control. Most likely, I'm gonna win this. And I bet you this guy's gonna quit. But he's wasting out the clock. He's running the clock down. I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. Shit, I almost quit right now. But he's taking forever. This is why I ask you guys, hit me up in the comments to let me know if you have faced similar players who literally run out the clock, and have you actually fallen for that where you just rage quit because it makes you upset, or if you actually wait it out, because if you have the winning hand, you're not gonna rage quit, you'll just wait it out until they give up. That's what I'm gonna do. But I want to know if I'm the only one who notices this or experiences this, or if you guys know this too. So let me know in the comments below. I'm telling you, that's exactly what he's doing right now. For a moment, I thought the game had frozen or something, but I'm like, no, he must be running down the clock. That's what that is. Oh, boy. I don't know why they don't just quit, bro. Just quit. Let me get his attention real quick. Let me start pressing R2. Like, I'm so bored right now. Like, I'm clicking all the buttons on my controller and make sure this shit is not frozen. Oh boy. You see me pressing R2 right now? Like, yo, wake up, like, it's your turn. Oh, now he hits battle face. So he did a function so the thing won't destroy. Look at that. He quit. Bro, loser, bro, I'm telling you. I hate those type of players. Bro, if you're gonna lose, just quit. Or just take the L with the attack, but don't waste anybody's time like that. Oh wow, this is a very good hand. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're definitely gonna set this down. I'm gonna end because I could also play that card from my hand. He has to be in the hand or in the graveyard in order to get his effect. Oh, this is another mirror match. I'm playing Dark Magician versus Dark Magician. Okay, not bad. Woohoo! Let's go. I'm definitely gonna activate. I'm gonna discard my Dark Magician. Like that could bring him with my Eternal Soul. Oh, let's go. Got him. And this is the sole purpose why I run Super Polymerization, because I wanted to do it just like that, where I could take 2 of his monsters to bring out 1 guy. And now he asked out. Now he has to wait. And the beauty of this combo is that you saw how I discarded my Dark Magician to the graveyard. So as soon as he ends his turn, well, guess what? I'm going to bring out my Dark Magician. Again, all the new combinations that I have on this deck are similar to the last few updates that I did, but I do have a couple of new ones, guys, and they are working fantastic. Yep. So now we're gonna go ahead and bring out Dark Magician back. I mean, I pretty much got this in the bag already, guys. I don't pretty see anything that he got right now. And you know, on my next turn, I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon my level 3 tuner, synchro summon, and bring out LaFleur.
And it's a wrap. Oh my god, he left that field nice and empty. Let's go. Alright, special summon. Here comes LaFleur. Synchro. So now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and negate everything that he does. Obviously, you want to be patient and make sure you negate the right card. Oh, he quit. Yay. Once LaFleur hits the field, bro, which I know that's not his name, but I like calling him LaFleur from the movie Dodgeball. But once LaFleur hits the field, bro, it's a wrap. Like, a lot of people, they just quit because they know they can't handle that one negation. And then they got to try to get over a 3,000 attacker. So it's like, it's a lot, bro. And he has a blow-up effect, so he could clearly clear the board real quick. Oh, guess we played Blue Eyes again. Okay, let's go. Let's see what they got here for us, man. Alright, there goes Blue Eyes. This is going to be very interesting indeed. Alright, obviously we're going to play Dark Magician Circle. Let's get that extra draw. I mean, I don't want to special summon. I have to have the card first, and then I'll go ahead and special summon for him. Oh yeah, be sure not to make sure you ash for your own cards. Ash Blossom, I mean. Alright, we set the order. Alright, special summon. Oh man, why'd I do that? I forgot to get the effect with Dark Magician, not Dark Magician Girl. Yeah, I fucked up right there. Oh, I should have known better. I should have known better. I knew that guy did. From my own Blue Eyes deck, I should have not even done that. Alright, so seeing the mistake that I did, let's see how I come back though, because that was pretty bad move. I should have got the last Dark Magician from my deck to the graveyard. Then I would have had a special summon him, and I would have gotten rid of his Blue Eyes, and then I would have just dealt with the 17, with the 12 attacker right there. I deserved that play. Yeah, he got me there. Oh yes, let's go. Alright, so with this guy, since I already have Dark Magician Circle, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Field Spell card, the continuous one, because that automatically brings me Eternal Soul. So it's like a 2-for-1 right now. Yep, my set of card. Now I still gotta wait until the next turn, but yeah, I'm not gonna attack this time. Now I know I'm already gonna get rid of his Blue Eyes, but I want to see what other tricks this guy has right now. Well, he just went straight for battle. In that case, I'm definitely gonna do it now. Yeah, activate it now. Remember, you always want to put him in front of Eternal Soul, like that he could be unaffected by a lot of cards effect. Let's get rid of Blue Eyes. That's removed. I mean, even if I get rid of Dark Magician, I could always bring him back with Eternal Soul. Now I could get Dark Magician Girl back into play. So yeah, we started out bad, but this is how easily
you could correct your mistakes real quick in this with this deck and all its great combos that I have. Like, because look at that, now I have a field full of monsters and a great backfield. Now what I really need is Starlight Road right now. That's what I really need. Alright, I'm gonna go straight to battle phase, because if I would have special summoned, he could have destroyed all my monsters with that backfield card, so I could wait. Exactly, now that battle phase is over, now I'll take my chances. Like, okay, what's he gonna do? And I could use that one to destroy his backfield, but he could still chain it depending on what it is. Oh, I could have still continued battle phase. Awesome. Nice. Alright, let's synchro summon real quick then. I mean, at the beginning of my turn, I could always bring up back Dark Magician, so. And with this guy, I could go ahead and start negating stuff. Alright, let me see. Here we go. Negate that shit. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Well, first I could use Ash Blossom, to be honest. Nope. Get out of here. And he quit. Bro, you gotta have Ash Blossom, bro. I wanted to run 3, but I thought 2 was enough, because I needed the extra space. Whoa, is that another Blue Eyes deck I see there? I like his avatar. Alright, so let's go ahead and go get the field spell card with this, and that will automatically bring us Eternal Soul, the continuous track card. Then we'll play the continuous spell card, Dark Magician Circle, follow up with Starlight Road, which protect your whole backfield. That's if this guy doesn't block it right now. Oh yeah, it's alright. So this is like what I would call a perfect setup. At least that's for your starting hand. Because you want Starlight Road to protect your 2 continuous either spell or trap card. Now obviously if we run into trouble with a Mystical Space Typhoon or anything that does only 1, destroys 1, then yeah, that would be a problem. But everybody's always running Happy Feather Dusters, everybody's running Twin Twisters, so you know, cards like that they like to destroy more than 1, that's when Starlight Road will kick in and be a big help to this deck. Now all I need is a Dark Magician in my hand or in the graveyard, so even though it's already set up, I need a Dark Magician now. See, what is he doing? I'm trying to understand what type of deck is that. I mean, I'm hoping he has Harpy Feather Duster, to be honest, bro. Because it's taboo to put that many backfields. Like, I wouldn't recommend that to anyone unless you have a Starlight Road to protect you. It was just to scare him. I couldn't bring nothing out with that effect.
I definitely need to draw something. I'm gonna have to waste it. I have to use Raigeki on him. I don't want to, but it's a must because my monster is only 16 attack. And I don't know what's he running. I never played against that type of deck, so my best course of action is make him start losing life points quick before he sets up. Because by then, hopefully, I'm already set up and I'm gonna get game. So, you know I'm gonna get Dark Magician, bro. I need that card in my hand right now. So that'll be the next card I'm gonna draw into. And then from there, I'll go ahead and start playing Eternal Soul, and then Dark Magician Circle will get his effect and banish one of those backfields that I don't trust. But for now, let's just start chipping away at his life points. Let's go. Take that 16. Trying to think, what is he running? And how come he doesn't have a Harpy Feather Duster to destroy my backfield? Like, I really want to activate my trap card. Well, I guess he got stuck with a whole bunch of backfield cards as well. Oh, there it is, Harpy Feather Dusters. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I want everyone to see this. So here we go. Now you're going to get 2 for the price of 1. Starlight Roll not only is going to protect all of my backfield card by negating Harpy Feather Duster, but now I get to special summon Stardust Dragon, and I get a free monster. 2 for the price of 1. Let's go. Oh, okay, that hurt it. So I'm playing some type of discarding deck, like, okay. But that's fine though. I take that L. You could have those cards. Either way, with Dark Magician now in the graveyard, I could go ahead and activate this effect now. Let's go. Yep. Let's put him right here, right in front of Eternal Soul, so he'll be protected. Let's go, Dark Magician Circle. Yeah, I lost another 3 cards, but it was worth it because I need to start setting up my field. Yeah, let's get rid of this card that keeps making me discard because now that I know I'm playing some type of discarding deck, we don't like it. He's chaining something to it. That's okay. It still gets banished, boy. I mean, I already have 25 each, so that's 50. He only has 48, so if he doesn't put something down to protect himself, I'm gonna attack for game. Just with my 2 monsters on the field. Oh yeah, it's over for him. You better have like Mirror Force or something back there. Not that it would help because then I would just start the Dragon effect. And again, that's why I have that card though. Like I'm not even gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna go straight for battle. Like that's it. I mean, I have plenty of options I could have done. I could have normal summon. I could have used an effect from the graveyard. But nah, like let's just end it quick with the special effects. Let's go. Yeah, it was done for him.
Okay, everyone, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile.